All right, how's it going, everybody? We're back on another episode of Road to Illinois Strongest Man. Today is day 2 of the week, so it's gonna be up body day. We'll work on some pressing stuff, do my accessory pull movements there. Last week we were doing the light week, so second week in that phase now. So we'll be on our moderate week, so I'll push just a little bit heavier, but again, also leave a lot of room in the tank there. So with all that said, let's get to it. All right, so I'm playing some different music, so we're gonna see if I get copyrighted again. I did in the last video, so we're just gonna play the system and see what happens. First exercise we have here, we're gonna do some incline bench press. That'll be our main mover here, so we'll get some warm-up sets of that. Then we're gonna do an ISO row here on the GHD. I'll talk more a little bit about that after I do it. Then we're gonna finish with some face pulls over there. So I've seen Tom Hibbert over at Winning Strength do this exercise a lot, and I've been kind of off and on with it, but I threw him back in the training block this time just for a warm up. Not looking to get a lot of weight progressed on it. So with that, I'm just looking for a back stabilizing warm up and then a full warm up there. You might be wondering why I'm hitting 2 different pulling motions in my warm-up. The GHD row, for me, with that exercise, I'm looking at bigger muscles, so I'm thinking, I want to warm up lats, some mid-trap there. I want those bigger muscles engaged. Whereas on the band face pull, I'm looking at smaller muscles. I'm thinking rotator cuff, I'm thinking rhomboids. So it's just those 2 different exercises to target those things a little bit differently. So I'm going to do something that's called a pro gamer move. I'm going to take a picture of me doing a weight that I'm definitely not going to do, but it's going to be a good clickbait title. So. Alright, so now that that's over, we're going to get into our 5 sets of 10 here. I have 115 written down. I'm going to probably plus or minus a little bit based on how I feel, but remember it's moderate week, so gotta leave a good amount of tank there. So if you don't use an RPE scale or something equivalent, I highly suggest you do. Basically, if you don't know what RPE scale is, it's just like your rating perceived exertion, so meaning how hard you're working that day. So for instance, I use my scale based on a 1 to 10 scale, so 10 would be like my max effort, 1 would be nothing. So if I'm on a moderate week, I usually think of an RPE about 7. So meaning if I'm doing 7 reps, I should be able to do 3 more confidently. So I kind of apply it to all my sets, even though I don't ever do 7 reps. But for instance, I'm doing 10s here, so when I get done, after I rack it, I immediately think to myself, okay, could I have done 3 more? If yes, sometimes I'll go up. For light weeks, though, I typically try to just cap the weight, as you probably saw in the last video, or else I kind of end up going too heavier than I need to. So moderate weeks, I'll play with that a little bit more. So a big question that comes up sometimes with training is gear, and the way I look at things is, as I run my 3-week phases, my light week, I don't use any gear. That's another thing that kind of holds me back from going too hard. My moderate week, I'll wear gear, but I'll leave some energy in the tank while I'm training. And then my heavy week, I'll wear my gear and I'll go hard. Set 5. All right, moving on to our first block of accessory work here. And you know, I gotta be honest, I really don't like doing accessory work. I'm not gonna lie. Just hypertrophy stuff, it's just not my, I just don't get a big kick out of it. But if you're gonna hit big numbers, then it's definitely essential. Got a lot of different accessories and everything else in here, so just I'm going to do a video kind of showing everything I got, in case you're wondering what something in the background I have is. For this block, I started doing some air bike sprints in between each set of my accessory work and other exercises here, and definitely forgot to do that in the first 2 sets there, so I'll have to go back and make those up at the end. It's one thing, if you're going to be your own coach, you gotta learn how to hold yourself accountable. This may or may not be a dumb idea, but all great ideas start off being a dumb idea. Thinking about doing a couple exercise technique videos, so if you want to see that or a certain exercise, make sure you throw that in the comment section down below. I hope you guys get a good look at my bulb spot back there. Well, if you hate doing 3 sets for your accessory work, start doing 5 sets, and 3 sets isn't going to seem as bad. All right, next we're going to finish with some buy and try work, and then we'll be out of here. So if you're ever watching any like travel videos or survival videos, a lot of times people will set the camera up and then they'll walk past it. And I always imagine them, how many times they have to walk past their camera, or set the camera up, walk past it, and come back, grab their camera, and then continue on their way. So my equivalent of that is just moving my tripod around my gym. Sometimes they'll say to me I'll do a couple extra reps during the set. That's just because I wasn't satisfied with one of the reps or two of them, so I'll just make up for it. So again, just holding yourself accountable, trying to make those things as good as they can be. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna finish up with some grip training for Crush Chronicles. Make sure you go check that out. First episode of that should be out by the time this video comes out. But go check over on that one, see if you like it or not. For this video, if you like it, make sure you leave a comment, like. If you don't like it, leave a comment anyways. Tell me how much you don't like it. If you want to see more stuff like this, just hit that subscribe button. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.